Hello viewers, another thing to say about medieval swords. So, there seems to be an idea, probably again from Hollywood or literature, historical novels or fantasy literature and so on, that swords are by their very nature supposed to be handed down for many generations and survive through many battles, okay? All I want to say in this video is that swords very often broke. Okay, how do we know that? Two very simple and good indicators of the fact that swords broke, and relatively often. Firstly, it is shown and mentioned in historical sources. Okay, maybe if I get a chance when I upload this video, or maybe soon, I'll put a link of an example or some examples of medieval art which shows a battle scene with broken swords and other weapons lying on the ground. Okay, and any of you who study medieval art, manuscript illuminations like I do, will already know this. Whenever you look at battle scenes, if you're studying the armour, studying the weapons, studying the horses, or whatever you're studying, if you look on the ground, very, very often medieval artists show bits of broken weapons. Sometimes a sword point lying on the ground, sometimes the bottom half of the sword, sometimes broken poleaxes, broken lances, and so on. Okay, so that's the first thing. And I should also mention, it's mentioned in the descriptive accounts from the periods as well. Medieval period, Renaissance period, right the way through 19th century, 20th century even. Okay, so right the way through history, we've got historical mentions of swords and other weapons breaking, and it's shown in the artwork. And the second thing is, archaeologically, we have lots of broken medieval swords found in the ground, found in rivers, sometimes in collections. So, you know, it actually is mentioned in sagas and historical tales as well, the idea of the broken sword. Whether it's Arthurian legend or the things in the modern period, for example, the Tolkien stories and you know, the broken sword in modern fantasy stories come from the broken swords in these medieval and Dark Age legends and stories as well. So, medieval swords broke. And why did they break? Because weapons break sometimes, okay? Accept that fact and live with it. It's really bad if it happens to you, but swords do break. Swords are there to be used, they're there to defend yourself with, to fight with, and occasionally, if you're really unlucky, they break. Whether you're hitting someone or defending yourself, or, you know, just maybe you fall off your horse and fall on your sword, and that is documented. Okay, so swords broke, that's a shame.